Person I encountered today got the reptilian stare. Yeah, I turned around and they didn't turn back. Just they look, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to see the slits. You ain't got to see the slits. The eyes of Metatron, the eyes of the black cube, Yahweh supercomputer, just call it supercomputer. And they think I'm going to kick my great grandmother in the teeth because of those who won't stop serving a supercomputer and posing as they don't. The outlandish stories of, well, I got a story of how we served the supercomputer in the past, and this is how we're going to continue. A dude literally admitting it serves the one that cut down the silica trees and then dug out its roots for our rivers. God bless. And they'll show up with that stoic face in my thing. Where did y'all get this stoic has to do with anything? That's cowardom. I don't know that's what I thought. So it ain't only Thoth. If Thoth had anything to do with pyramid building, or so, because the thing is, how can the current iteration of Thoth be highlighting the irrelevance of the 3D and the era of Tartaria, but not highlight his own era? You hear that, Thoth? How can you highlight the area of Tartaria, but not your own, by doing the exact same thing? Again, the first video I had cut midway of uploading. It might have been just a coincidence, but there's supposed to be a coincidence. When I was yelling at Thoth, who cut down the giant trees? Who cut down the giant trees, Thoth? Who cut down the giant trees? Just that simple. I'm not saying you did, but this current supposed iteration of Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus means that both, so maybe that's a thing. Are you getting it? And you're getting like Aristotle and Plato supported slavery. Aristotle and Plato condoned slavery, which built their temples, which claiming at least silver, so they're down there getting the last of the minerals. All this pointing to mining colony only. Every single bit of it pointing to mining colony only. And this is the wrench. Why would the simulation simulate the simulation breathing as alive as Russell Means and American Indians claim? Why would they do that? That would defy the very simulation they're trying to maintain. That's where the wrench is. I don't know if water is conscious or not. It doesn't really matter. You're still not subservient to it. There's 365 other universes, Sophia, Mother Goddess. There's 365 other universes. Why can't you respond here? You have to respond. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? You don't know. Stop playing like you don't know the risk we put out. Our very risk for survival for these bots. And you're not going to do anything. You're not even going to require that they answer a yes or no question. The simplest yes or no question. Still waiting on the goddess. Yeah. Can you imagine a person refusing to answer if they're married? Just absolutely under no stamp to answer because you have nothing to do. I guess theirs don't stink. Huh? So if you don't have a spine, borrow one from another. I don't know what to say. Yes, my own. Who else? And my own. Like I say, he's like, yeah, my sister's a nurse practitioner that sees auras. It was embarrassed to tell anyone. Should be doing aura tests on us all. That's what you like. We need that skill. Like the other day, she had a headache, but like mine used to have sprinkles in it years ago. I've had a white aura forever. You don't need a golden aura. White is all the colors. Maybe that means you do seal your chakras. There's only the heart. The chakras aren't supposed to be leaking. So yes, you would want to close them up. That's what I asked the other day. And then you go in there saying, hey, you're closing your chakras up. That's what you're supposed to do. Because that's where they siphon. But yeah, so you send us to these schools. Yeah, I got me one of them full degrees. Yeah, one of them college universities over in the SEC. Old piss. You know what I'm saying? I got one of them degrees. Like, first year I got the internet to like 2010. First time I heard the actual internet was 2010. Blew college education out in no time. And that's what my ex couldn't stand. It's like, why are you trying? Why? I didn't want to talk. I didn't get there. He's just feeding her. And what did I ask? So what did I ask, Mother Goddess? I said, are you dealing with the Sims and that voodoo clan down there or not? And what do I get? I get another text this morning. After what last night? Last night, I was like, do I actually talk to someone like they're actually like voodoo and attacking this leg? Because the pain don't make sense. It's too binary. At some point, pain went from more of an analog thing to pure binary. on and off, and it just attacks out of nowhere. And there's certain places in that house, like it's from the sink, what should make me look lazy. So to make me look lazy by not doing the dishes, every time I got to the sink, I'd be attacked with a pain signal, like living hell, like nowhere else in the house. No one wants to deal with it. The demon, it's not a ghost. The demon was waiting for me. It was there months before I got there. Why? Why was a demon waiting for me in this house that I was like hundreds of miles away from? Makes no sense at all. So I'm also like, did I say I had a problem getting a body? Huh? Did I say I had a problem getting a damn body? Okay? So maybe this is why maybe it's the more hyuka than the autistic that I can't get along with anybody. That must be it. It's not a brag. It's just like, yeah, that's why I can't get along with nobody. I can't cannot get along with a human being for nothing. They refuse to think. They faint. Like, you claim saying you love, but you don't give love, but you won't. That's all of you. Saying you love, but you don't give love, but you won't. You're a resounding bell or a crashing cymbal. So, is Thoth going Sasquatch? Will you deal with him? Russell means Sasquatch or my Sasquatch, whatever. Benevolent Sasquatch. Are you dealing with a little child? What happened was, see, we love Devin a lot, Magic. He was all like, hey, let's go to the North Pole and we. And he was so innocent. Like, oh, yeah. He was very, very, very sincere. And some idiot said, hey, we see here you might be a threat. Why don't you do a blood over intent to incorporate a demon within you? Okay? Because if Thoth built pyramids, it's a demon. It's the parasite itself. Because pharaohs were reptilian. I think we already got that. We have proof. If pharaohs were reptilian, then that would mean Thoth was reptilian, not rocket science. And I guess Plato and Aristotle as well, because they talk about putting an animal on an altar. And see, that's not to eat. That's to get the blood, because the parasite has to have the blood. So all that's accepted as natural, and we're all praising. It's more than just patriarchy. We're just praising people that we don't know these strict. They build structures leaving evidence of their complete stupidity behind, and we praise them instead and sacrifice our children to them. So Thoth, if you built pyramids, why would you be here on Turtle Island at this critical time when the native is almost erased and you demanding we ignore it?